Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are doing what I eat in a day, starting off with morning time. So it is morning. So today I'm going to show you guys what I do for food. Starting in the morning, first thing I do is hot lemon water in a big old cup. So I boil some lemon water, pour it in here, or I boil the water and then I squeeze the fresh lemon right there into it. It just is so good for your stomach. It cleanses you. It's great for your pH balance, so you can level out your pH, ladies and guys too. It's just good for your overall health. It's also good to drink hot lemon water after you eat. It helps the food digest slowly and move through your intestines nice and easy, because we oftentimes eat a lot of dry foods, and going through your body getting digested, there's not too much water unless you're drinking water throughout the day. And even if you are, cold water slows down the digestive process. So, hot lemon water. First thing in the morning, and I'll have a plate of fruit. So I have a few fruits missing that I usually make this with, but we're gonna use what I have. So I'll take one banana and just slice it up on the plate. I'm trying not to turn my back to you guys too much, but like my new kitchen is kind of small, honestly. The one thing I do love about this is the mirror, which is really nice, which it's also funny because who needs to look at themselves while they cook? But I guess I do. I've already rinsed these, but all of this stuff is organic. Highly recommend you get organic produce for every meal. So I'll just do like a little handful of blueberries. Fruit is really good in the morning. It has lots of fiber in it, and there's actually fruits here on this plate that don't raise your blood sugar levels. So blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, they don't make your blood sugar shoot up. Strawberries have more sugar in them, and they do make your blood sugar go up. And of course, bananas have lots of sugar in them. They do make your blood sugar go up. So I would recommend using more berries if you're scared of diabetes, but you know what? Fruit is not going to give you diabetes, you guys. That is not going to happen. Then I take a kiwi. I'm going to go ahead and peel this off camera, and that is the breakfast. So just one big cup of lemon water and a small plate of fruit. That's all I do for the first meal of the day. While we're waiting for this water to get hot, what I will say is this: a lot of people wake up in the morning and they have their coffee, right? Oftentimes, most people's coffee has creamer in it, sugar in the creamer, unless you're just drinking, black coffee. But even if you do add a little bit of milk, oat milk, almond milk, those things have sweetener in them. And it would be organic sweetener maybe. Almonds are sweet, oat milk is sweet, it's still sugar. So, in theory, regardless if you're having a morning coffee with a little bit of creamer or you're having a plate of fruit, you're still having sugar. They're just two different sugars. One has fiber in it, so it actually levels out the sugar, and the other one has no fiber in it, so it just shoots up your blood glucose. Just some extra knowledge, and that is the day. All right, that's literally it. That's all I do. First meal of the day. This is too hot to drink right now, but I'm gonna let it cool off and sip on it as I eat my fruits, and see you at lunch. All right guys, back for lunch. I'm gonna show you guys what I make for lunch. It's super quick. Like I said, I'm leaning out right now, so we're doing a protein shake for lunch. I'm a real simple eater. I see a lot of people on YouTube. I love Chloe Ting, she's amazing. But some of this food she makes, girl, who has time for making it colorful and beautiful? I'm more practical. Plus, kitchen is not my favorite place to be. So I'm gonna show you guys my protein shake really quick. This is easy to make and quick. So what I'm using here is Garden of Life organic protein. This is vegan, gluten-free, all that good stuff. It's vanilla flavored. I don't like vanilla flavor, but that's fine because they didn't have any other flavor when I got it at Target. Then we're gonna be using some hemp seeds. This is protein, and this is protein. So you still need to get your protein when you're a vegan, because I'm gonna tell you guys my vegan story pretty soon, and it's really important for you to keep your protein up if you're vegan, because obviously you're not eating any meats, you're not getting your amino acids. Well, you're getting your amino acids, but you have to mix and match the food so you can get all 9 of them, the essential ones, and keep your protein levels high, or else you're going to have no energy, your iron's gonna go low, your zinc is gonna go low, your bone density is gonna go down. There's a lot of things you have to do when you're being vegan. So next we're gonna use some organic baby spinach. Of course, we got the frozen fruit to make it like a little slushy and it tastes better. And we're using almond milk. So if I were being bulking, or if I was if I was bulking up, I would use different ingredients. Instead of spinach, I would use oatmeal. Okay, I would still use the hemp for extra protein. I would still use the berries. I would add in peanut butter, and I would use oat milk instead. So if you're bulking, those are some easy little switches you can do to make it a little bit more heavy so you can get those calories and get your weight up. So let's make this bad boy. I don't like my back turned to you guys, but you know, my kitchen is small and I like it. Okay, here we go. Just put some greens in there. I like to section out my smoothies as I go. So I will put in an ingredient and then I will put a little bit of milk so that it all blends nice and easily. Because if not, you have like this, you know, everything gets stuck in the blender. And then I'll do it like my fruit. I just pour a couple of these bad boys in there. Perfect. Then I'll add a little bit more of the milk. Then I'm gonna add the hemp seeds. I just go ham with those, just pour it in. It's good fat, it's amino acids. It is amino acids, but it's also omega-3, good fats for your brain. And then I'll add a little bit more milk, and then I will put the protein powder on the top. And then again with the almond milk, so everything blends together nice and easy. We're gonna pop the top on this bad boy. The reason I love these Ninja blenders is because literally you can do the single or you can make a smoothie for the whole family. But the single is so nice, so just pop this bad boy on there. Just like that. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it still has that weird powdery texture. Anyway, you gotta suffer through it sometimes, okay? This is vegan ways. You have to be healthy. And it doesn't matter if it tastes good or not sometimes. Just do what's good for you. So this is my afternoon shake. This is gonna keep me full till dinner. I'll usually do, for time frames, 5 a.m. I wake up, I have my lemon water as soon as I wake up. That's like my first cleanse on an empty stomach, boom. Let that set for like an hour. 6 o'clock, I'll make the plate of fruit. Then I'm not hungry until around 1, 2, or 3, today 3 o'clock. So usually like 2 o'clock. I'm just not that hungry. So 2 o'clock, I'll have a shake, and then around 6 or 7, I'll have my dinner. So that's kind of like my feeding schedule. And I keep it really simple, I keep it quick. I'm busy during the day. It's practical, it's fast and easy. You guys know my style. And it's obviously super healthy because we're trying to get these goals for summer 2022. And this is my lunch, you guys. So find a good protein powder that works for you. If you are doing vegan or you're vegetarian, just make sure you're getting in your proteins and you're keeping your body healthy and energized because it's so important. It can be challenging to eat healthy if you are not going to be doing it right. But it can be so easy if you do it right. This took me like 5 seconds, guys. So there's really no excuse to eat healthy. And if you work, make your smoothie in the morning. Take it to work with you. If you have a little fridge there, just stick it in the fridge. Like, there's easy ways to get it done. All right, I'll see you guys at dinner. All right, it is dinner time. Tonight, I'm gonna be making a quinoa protein bowl. So what we've got here is 1 sweet potato, some asparagus, broccoli, Brussel sprouts, and we have our quinoa over there, and that's it. That's literally it. So we're gonna start off and peel the sweet potato. All right, so I've gone ahead and I've chopped everything up. We've got our sweet potatoes here. We've got our asparagus here, a ton of Brussels sprouts, and some broccoli. Now I'm gonna show you guys what I use for seasoning. So first thing we're gonna do is we are going to put olive oil on top of the veggies. I'm not really big for greasy food. I'm not really big for too much butter. I like to keep it really low grease. So olive oil is also one of the healthiest oils you can use. So you go ahead and drizzle olive oil all over. However, you do want to get enough olive oil so that they don't fry dryly. You know, you don't want to burn them to a crisp. So I'm gonna go ahead and just drizzle some olive oil all over all the veggies. All right, that's perfect. I know it sounded like so much, but it really wasn't. Next, we're gonna be taking this Italian seasoning. Bam! It's just Italian seasoning. It's literally called Italian seasoning. All you're gonna do is all over everything. Shake, 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 shake. It's just a mix of like oregano, basil, some other stuff. I love garlic salt. This gives it like a little saltiness. Don't overdo it though. Keep the sodium low. So I like to just, and this one pours out fast because the holes are so big, but I just do a little bit of that. Then I take garlic powder. Man, I'm such a sucker for garlic. I think it's an Italian thing. And I put the powder all over the top. There we go. Now, I'm gonna turn the broil on. So we broil the veggies. We want them to be like crispy and nice, so broil on high heat. And we're gonna let that prepare. Next, we're gonna be using some rosemary. I love rosemary. It makes everything taste so good. And it smells so good. Next, we're gonna use some actual just basil. So take the basil, put it all over. This gives it such a good flavor. And then I like a little bit of coriander. So coriander, cumin, chili pepper. I also think turmeric are stimulants to the gut. Kind of heats your body up. If you think about it, your stomach is kind of like a little furnace. So this kind of gives it like a little sweet spice. It's sweet, which is really interesting. So it's like a sweet spice, but it helps the digestive process. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sprinkle that all over. It's always so hard to get out because it gets stuck in the neck. So I have to like hit the thing, but I'm just gonna go ahead and sprinkle this all over the top. We're gonna use a little bit of coriander, and that's literally it. So your veggies are gonna look like this, like they're just covered in seasoning. Oh, it smells so good. I love veggies. And if you do like aminos, and I don't know if you guys know about this secret sauce. It's called aminos. It's like a liquid soy sauce, and you just wanna do like a light spritz. It gives it such a nice flavor. I actually found this from my mother. All right, that's how we season the vegetables. We're gonna pop these into the stove right now. Actually, I'm gonna go Brussels sprouts first because I like when they're the crispiest. So putting the Brussels sprouts back there. While that's cooking, we're gonna go ahead and start the quinoa. So the quinoa, what I like to do with it is super simple as well. I'm gonna take 1 cup of quinoa and 2 cups of water. It's just like rice. All right, so that's 1 cup quinoa. Take 2 cups of water. 2 cups water, here we go, pour it in. And then I'm gonna turn it on a low heat. I like to just let it simmer. Quinoa cooks like this. This dinner is like a 10-minute dinner. These are gonna be ready at the same time probably. Then I like to take that aminos that we used earlier for the veggies and just squirt it in here, just like that. Take your wooden spoon and do a nice little stir, and then put the lid on, and we're gonna let it cook slow. And these are gonna be ready about the same time. And that's it. This dinner is literally packed with protein, good carbs, a little bit of fat. We've got, top it off with some avocado. We've got the sweet potatoes, which is good protein. And it's just, I mean, it's vegan friendly. This dinner is vegan friendly, vegetarian friendly, and it's so, so good. Literally, it's bomb. I'm not a big sauce person, but you can even add like a spicy mayo on top, a sriracha sauce. I just add avocado. So I'm gonna let this cook 10 minutes and we'll be back to serve it up. All right, it is done. Those got burnt. You already know, it was a good thing though. I like it crispy. So I'm gonna do 2 spoons of quinoa. I like more veggies than quinoa. That's just me personally. So here we go. Oh, look at that. They're literally burned. So nice. And they're like little chips, like Brussels sprouts. So good. Okay, so just take some veggies. I love Brussels sprouts. I'll take some broccoli. And the asparagus shrinks. I know it looked like we had so much asparagus on the tray earlier, but when it like crisps up, it really does become super tiny. Just serve yourself a ton of vegetables. Don't forget the sweet potatoes on top. Oh my God, it looks so good. To top it off, I'm gonna use some avocado. A quick tip, guys, all these veggies are organic. I don't know if you use organic produce, but I highly recommend it. Better quality, better for you. I'm not plugging organic food, I'm just saying. And that's it. You just top it with avocado and you have this easy bowl, and it's so filling and it's so healthy. It took me 10 minutes. Hope you guys try this recipe. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.